I'm going to recap the Division I men's basketball national championship that occurred last night. UConn won back-to-back national championships, and it's the first team since that Florida team from back-to-back national championships, like in 2006, 2007. The year before, they obviously won a national championship, but you get the whole point. And they're 6-1 overall. So UConn won 75-60. So what exactly happened? It was close in the first half, 36-30. UConn was up, but second half, Purdue scored the same amount of points at 30 points, while UConn scored 39 points. And I'm going to go over the stats, and I apologize for looking down because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Points on turnovers actually favored Purdue in this game, 13-11. But fast break points 2-0 in favor of UConn. But points in the paint favored UConn, 44-40. There's obviously more to the game than that. And Purdue didn't shoot the ball bad in this game, 44.4% from the field on 54 attempts. However, 14.3% on threes on 7 attempts. They seemed like they didn't take a lot of threes in this game. But I guess the plan for UConn was take the shooters away if you could just let Edey have his, but then shut down everyone else. I mean, that's probably what it was, I guess. But I don't know. But part of it's got to be the defense and Purdue not being aggressive too. So 73.3% on free throws on 15 attempts, 28 rebounds, 9 of those offensive, 8 assists, 3 steals, 3 blocks, 9 turnovers, which is better than last game. But the problem is, you didn't win. I mean, that's the thing. And 15 fouls and only 2 points off the bench. And they literally had 2 double-digit scores. They got about 49 points in. Zach Edey with 37. Yes, he went off and got 10 rebounds as well with a double-double in the national championship. But the thing is, nobody else helped him. Nobody else scored 6 or more points after those 2 double-digit scores. And UConn had 13 bench points in 4 double-digit scores that combined for 11 plus 11. That's 22 plus 20. That's 42. Plus 15. That's 57 points. And one player with 6 or more points that scored 9. And UConn shot 48.4% from the field on 62 attempts. So they took 8 more shots. 27.3% on threes on 22 attempts. I know that's not a great percentage either, but they made some big threes to extend the game. I mean, extend the lead. I mean, that's the thing. 81.8% on free throws on 11 attempts. 35 rebounds, 14 of those offensive. And I kind of thought whoever won the rebounding battle probably would have won the game. And I knew it was an intriguing battle because of the two big guys down low. And 18 assists, 3 steals, 4 blocks, 8 turnovers, and 18 fouls. And they dealt with UConn dealt with foul trouble, but they withstood. I mean, so Purdue finishes the season at 34-5 overall, which is better than last year in terms of where they finished in the NCAA tournament. Because remember, they were around the 64. They lost to a 16 seed. And 17-3 in the Big Ten, while UConn finishes the season at 37-3 and 18-2 in the Big East. And I'm going to do a quick roster outlook for both these teams. And granted, we don't know if those players are going to use their COVID years or not, or NBA draft. And this is all pending transfer portal as well. I want to start on the Purdue side of things. And obviously, Zach Edey could go to the NBA draft, but I'm not. But he's only a 4th-year senior though, so he could technically come back. Because I know one draft board I saw, and it's probably going to be more updated later on before the NBA draft instead of right now. 1st-round pick. So yeah, he definitely has one more year. Edey does, if he really wants it. I would think Ethan Morton's like a... Yeah, he doesn't really play that much. So he's a 4th-year senior. So that's another questionable. Okay, Chase Martin is probably like a walk-on because he hardly plays. But who knows, honestly. Okay, Mason Gillis. He is a fourth-year senior as well, so he technically could come back, but we'll see. Okay, Carson Barrett. He's probably more like a walk-on, I would think. But you know, obviously, if they're a walk-on, they could move on. They're probably gonna move on. So yeah, that's all the players right there. So potentially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 players. But granted, some of that it might be walk-ons included. Might be. And the scholarship limit for Division I men's basketball is 13 players. And supposedly Purdue has 6 players signed to 11-10, so they're probably going to have some players transfer out, I would think. Or some players moving on to the NBA, like Zach Edey, for example. So I don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to configure that roster for next year. Now, for the UConn side of things, I definitely know that there are like potential underclassmen that could very well leave to the NBA draft. And those players are Donovan Clingan, yeah, Donovan Clingan is like a top 5 lottery pick type of guy. I don't think he's coming back. I don't think. I really don't think he would be back. I know there's another UConn guy on the draft board that I got pulled up. Stephon Castle. Yeah, he could very well be gone. He's like a lottery tip pick type of guy too. So that's definitely 2 guys to keep an eye on entering the draft early. And all this. So I'm not going to include them here on potential comeback unless they say they're definitely coming back. Because, what's the likelihood they're going to really come back, though? I would think less than 30%. Okay, let me go to camp, like all the seniors now. And this is all pending transfer portal and all this. Okay, Cam Spencer is a 5th-year guy. I mean, technically a 4-year guy because he had played a little in Maryland for 5 games. I don't know. Maybe he has a COVID year. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. So that's a potential comeback, but I'm not sure. Tristan Newton. He's definitely a 5th-year guy. So, yeah, you're going to lose him for sure. Of course, coach's son, Andrew Hurley, he's probably done because he's like a walk-on. Because, walk-ons don't technically come back for 5th years. Hassan Diarra is a 4-year guy, 4th-year senior, so maybe he'll come back. Maybe he won't. And that's all the other guys. So for sure, I would think 2 other guys, but that's including a walk-on. So I don't know. So potentially, okay, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys maybe. That's including it's not including Stephon Castle coming back or Donovan Clingan coming back, because I really don't think it's likely that they're coming back. And I'm pretty sure Alex Caravan, I don't think he's a 1st-round pick, but let me go check real fast. And it's like the latest one I'm looking at, by the way. Yeah, he's not listed. Not listed here. And Tristan Newton, yeah, he could come back. Like I said, I'm just not positive. Let me go back real fast to him just to make sure. I know I said that there was a guy on the roster. And after I make sure Tristan Newton, I'll go over like the recruiting class. Yeah, Tristan Newton's definitely going no matter what. So now the recruiting class so far they have 2 players signed. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens in the off season for both these teams, both NBA draft and transfer portal. I'm not just talking about additions, but I'm talking about potential subtractions as well. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button. See you guys later. On the road to 600 subscribers, of course, ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So, make money out this course. Like a video, comment video really helps YouTube algorithms. More people can see it. Sharing the video does help as well, so more people can watch. And if you're watching, that's great. Hit subscribe button. It's free. The notification bell as well.